picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this crowd is electric. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Inside, it's Allen.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Behind the chains now on second and long. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Lowers those pads. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fellow there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss. Really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, it's now fourth and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Running to Green. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but man,
might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And the offense runs the football and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
The handoff to Johnson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little...
Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He has the look of the Buckeye running back that generated somewhere underneath the shoe in a factory first forged by Woody Hayes or something. They all come out and they're all productive.
It's really nice to recruit the level Ohio State recruits and to go handpick these guys from across the country that are nice, sculpted, big, fast, strong guys that are not fun for defenses to have to tackle.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Offense gets set for second down. Now he's looking to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are on. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself on getting stronger as the game goes on. And here in the second quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the scoreboard just like it did right there.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Got a man. It's Harbor.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the 1st. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Bringing it back. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Johnson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll try to get it through the air. He'll take the deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. These corners going to give them some space. Here's the pressure. This time he's got his man. Ohio State calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's all stopped. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sticks it in his belly. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves in.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Rebels. They take the lead with the 6. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Uncorks one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Give to the fullback. And he's in! Touchdown! picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Rice Owls and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Rebels headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Running inside, it's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Allen. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels. You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. How about this catch and run. He started generating more and more speed the longer he ran.
Yes, it takes a little time to rev that diesel up and get that thing rolling and getting ahead of steam. But once he gets ahead of steam, you better look out. Those little DBs, those DBs become ankle biters. They go straight for the ankles and dive at the feet.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and pick that mistake.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Rebels offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Rebels in the hurry up. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Using the quick game. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
To the air on 2nd down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pulls it in, it's Becker. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. All down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside, it's Allen. They stop him in his tracks, trying to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete on third down. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The run inside. It's Owens. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. He's got it.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Today, it's not been easy throwing the ball. You got to give this defense credit because on the back end, they have been there. They have been in the hip pocket of these receivers, making completions very, very difficult to come by. That time, 2 guys go up for it, and the defense wins again.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Handoff to the fullback. Trying to take it back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Under fire. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter. Could be an alley. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They'll go right back to it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. To the air on first down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Owens.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Got to give this defense credit, because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Got it down the field.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Looking down the middle. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations. With this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Owens. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position, Kern.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first.
it.